Starting out as a startup in Nigeria may be lonely and challenging, especially where the business environment is rough and the cost of doing business is high. That's why models like sharing economy have helped to provide startups with information that enables the optimization of resources through the mutualizing of excess capacity in goods and services. Victor Ugo is a medical doctor and the founder of Mentally Aware Nigeria Initiative. He uses this co-working space to run his organization. His passion for mental awareness initiatives came to life as a result of his own personal experience.
I've been through this. I've experienced some kind of, to an extent, I've experienced depression, when I was in school, and I realized how tough it was for me to cope. Even as a doctor to be, I understood what I was going through, but it was tough for me to cope. Now imagine if you didn't have any knowledge about it and you're going through it. I think it scares you. So what you don't know scares you. So just looking at that, it was kind of, I think it was a no-brainer for me, because I felt, these guys, everybody needs to make an impact in some way. And if I'm just like every other medical doctor who just comes out from medical school and decides to go straight to work for a federal hospital and just go ahead with my life, then I'm not making any impact. So I'm trying to look at ways I can actually affect my community positively and then solve a problem that is prevalent in society.
Nwanne Nwanwo is an associate of Starter. She and her team uses this co-working space to run their daily business activities, which focuses on providing entrepreneurs in Africa with business support content, tools and opportunities required to launch, manage and scale a business startup.
Most of the time, it's hard starting. We all know this, that it's hard to start a business generally. It's even harder in Africa, and I'll tell you that it is hardest in Nigeria. And so a lot of times you find young entrepreneurs saying that they don't have the right source of funding, they don't know where to go to, people are not willing to invest in them because and so therefore they can't they can't run a business successfully in Nigeria. And so we're trying to help those entrepreneurs see that sometimes it's not necessarily about the money, it's not necessarily about funding, it's not necessarily about getting an investor to invest in you. There are certain things you should know, ways that you can bootstrap your company up until a certain stage where it now becomes investable in. And so we like on our website we have a blog post where we put up different articles for entrepreneurs to read, and it would help them to know, keeping them like with the right information that they ought to know to help them build and scale their businesses.
Getting a business or an office space in Yaba, Lagos, which is known to be Nigeria's Silicon Valley, might be quite expensive, but with co-working space like Theleadspace, small business and startups will find it more flexible and easier to run their daily operations because it's managed through a share cost model.
As of today, Nigeria is ranked 169 out of 189 countries in the Ease of Doing Business Index. And that tells you, the infrastructure issues that business owners face, in terms of overhead, and then we want to now move that cost to us, and so they can focus on building their business and increase their productivity level. I just want the government to focus on two things, which is infrastructure and policy. Infrastructures that allow businesses thrive, and one of them is the issue of data increase. There's so much going on about how expensive data is going to be, and I feel like for business to really thrive, that piggybacks on how easy it's going to be for their customers to access these services, and data is going to play a key role. If data has been increased, then people will be able to access these services.
With more of this kind of infrastructure put in place, startups will have the capacity to focus more on the next big idea.